정인. 목술. Hand into your knees, eyes closed, back straight up, and chin lined up. Open your eyes, take a deep breath. Okay, kneel. And up. Jerk. 정인. Okay, jumping jacks, go. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 요. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, each knee. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 50. One leg in front, one leg in back. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 요, 일, 이, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 40, each, me, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 50. Cross. And 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 요, 일, 이, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 요, 일, 이, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 40. Hey, right place. Here we are, forward, going back. You and I have plenty of ropes. And go. Forward and back. We have plenty of ropes. They don't. We get all the space we want. Okay, punch forward. Each step, punch back. Punch forward. Punch back. Punch forward. Punch back. One more time. Okay, jump to the left fighting guard. Ready, go. You're bouncing left, left, left. Okay, skip forward and backwards. 1. Skip, 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 touch, back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and you need 9, 10, jump guard, and go. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱. Oh, you're not right away. 여덟, 아홉, and 요. Okay, shake it off. Okay, next set. If you don't have the space, let's say Malachi's right there, step there, and go a little bit more forward. So here, if this is all the space we have, we just go, and then once we get to the wall, wherever, we go back in the minimalized space. Okay, Malachi and I are going to face the left side. We're going to do the same thing, forward and back. Okay, and go. Move your hands too. Keep your shoulders facing the same way. Keep you facing me, face me. Ready, same thing, go. Good, ready, go. 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 Okay, back. Okay, we're going to do hands and feet, crawling. We're going to go forward to our spot, crawl backwards back. Okay? So we're going to do that 5 times. If you have minimum space, do 10, 20. If you can only go forward 2 steps, pump it up to the same amount of times that we do it. So do as many as you can until we finish 5. Okay? Ready? And go. Once we go back, that's 1. And go. Set. Net. That's 1. Okay, Tatsu. Okay, come back. Okay, so from here, regular squat. 10 times. So you're gonna go like this. Let's see. Okay, my feet pointed forward. I squat, come up. On my heel, I point out. Okay? So every time I squat, I switch my pointed toes. So forward, out. Forward, out. Okay, ready? Forward first. Don't open too wide, you'll hurt the inside hips and outside hips. And go. Sit. Net. Tatsu. Yasu. Eigo. Yaro. Aho. Yo. Hana. And look back. Zo. Set. Net. Tatsu. Yasu. Eigo. Yaro. Aho. And yo. Good. Okay, open your legs out. Stretch the inside hips. Point your feet straight first. You bounce a little bit. Stretch the inside. Calf raises. From here, ready? Hana. Do. Sit. Net. Tatsu. Yasu. Eigo. Yaro. Senko. Aho. Yo. Hip row. Ready? Hip row. Hip row. Okay. Hana. Do. Set. Net. Tase. Yase. Eagle. Yaro. Aho. Yo. Keep back this straight. Okay, punch your toes up when I'm done. Drop back and forth. Go. And come on. Stretch that center. Really stretch your hamstring. Your knees straight. Not too straight. Don't shoot them back. Okay? Just so you can feel it. Okay, from here, right leg up. Hold this up. Okay, make sure your knee is even with your hip. Okay? So right about here is even for me. Okay, I like to lift a little bit higher. Okay, so focus on the center point. Keep your knee high. Work your balance. One of the things that I think you should work on when you do this is make sure your foot's not just limp. Okay? Curl those toes up, just like you do a front snap kick. Okay? Switch legs, left leg up. Same thing, make sure your toes are curled back towards your body. Okay? Keep that knee hip level. Pushing it. I want that. Okay, shake it off. Okay, now what we're going to do is work on our ready stance. Our ready, so ready stance in the way of your pattern. So you're here and then to here. Okay, so what we're going to do is bring our leg back, because most positions have you in a leg back position, and you have to bring it here, or you have to bring it here. So we're just going to bring our right leg back, and we're going to bring it sideways, so you can sink on that level. Okay, 10 times. So up, you sink low first, and then you come up, and then re-sink. 1. Okay. So from here, slow first. Just going to do 1 slow. 1, 2, and 3. Sink on 3. Sink. Maybe. Okay, come back. Okay, now 4. Ready? 1. Back. 2. Back. 3. Back. 4. Back. 5. Back. 6. Back. 7. Back. 8. Back. 9. Back. There's my command. 10. Again, one more, ready? 10. And back. Okay? See how I move? I don't want to go like this. And my hands get lazy. I go 1, 2, 1, 2, 2 guards. Okay? Side guard, forward guard. Okay? Hip rotation each. Left side, left foot back. Okay, ready? On 3 count for the first one. So 1, 2, and then 3. Technique. And back. Okay? Ready? And 1. And back. 2. And back. Keep your knee pointed sideways. Your body is still facing. Okay? Ready? 3. Back. 4. Back. comes in, hip sinks. Okay? 5, back. 6, back. 7, back. 8, back. 9, back. And 10, back. Okay, so make sure your foot doesn't pass your knee. If I'm here like this, I put my leg past, I'm stopping my balance. My foot should be here, here. I'm putting weight over to my right leg too much. I want counter weight. Too much weight, counter weight. Make sense? If I bring my foot over my leg, it's too much weight. Okay? Okay, push-up position. Okay, I want to go over a few things, so we're not going to work out too hard today. Okay, ready? So from here, push up regular, 10. Nice and slow. Ready? Hana. Do. Set. Ne. Tasu. Yasu. Eagle. Yaro. Stay down. Aho. Yo. Count with me. Okay. Next set. Okay, we're gonna do military. Okay, we're gonna do 20. Speed it up a little bit. Okay, we're gonna do slow and then speed it up. Okay, 20 fast on military. Count with me. And elbows in. Go. Hana. Do. Sit. Count. Ne. Tasu. Yasu. Igu. Yan. Aho. Yu. Hana. Do. Sit. Ne. Tasu. Yasu. Igu. Yan. Aho. Yu. Okay, 20 more. Next set. Walrus. Okay, we're gonna go slow. 10. Okay. Last set, we're gonna pump out. Okay, 10 on knuckle, military. So we're giving the biceps some work. Okay? Ready? And tricep. So hands out, elbows tucked. 10 easy. Go. No hips. Dual. Sit. Ne. Tasu. Yasu. Eagle. Yaro. Aho. Yo. Hey, good. Okay, now we're going to pump out the knuckles. Okay, sideways or straight. Okay, focus on your first two. Push your knuckles back, elbows in tight like military. Okay, and ready? Pump it out 10. And go. Hana. Yu. Set. Ne. Count. Tasu. Yes. Eagle. Yano. Aho. And you. Good. Shake it off. Go to your back. Okay. So from here, you're good. So from here, push through 20. Ready? Hold it up. So hold up for my count. Ready? Actually, I'm going to count 1. And you count 1, 2. And we'll go back down. Okay? Ready? And hana.
Do.
And down. Do.
Hana. Do.
And down. Sit.
Hana. Do.
Ne.
Hana. Do.
Tatsu.
Hana. Do.
Yasu.
Hana. Do.
Eagle.
Hana. Do.
Not too fast. Yaro.
Hana. Do.
Aho.
Hana. Do.
Yo.
Hana. Do.
Again. Hana.
Hana. Do.
Do.
Hana. Do.
Sit.
Hana. Do.
Ne.
Hana. Do.
Tatsu.
Hana. Do.
Yasu.
Hana. Do.
Eagle.
Hana. Do.
Yaro.
Hana. Do.
Aho.
Hana. Do.
And you.
Hana. Do.
Hey, good. Okay, so from here, gonna go reach up, touch your toes 20 times. Shoot your legs up. 90. And don't bring your hands too far back. Okay, bring them to the side or at a slight angle. Okay, ready? and go. Hana, do, sit, net, tas, yes, eagle count, ya, ah, you again, hana, do, sit, net, tas, yes, eagle, ya, ah, and do. Okay, from here, keep your legs up. Make a frame square with your knees. Okay, you're gonna push out in, opposite elbow, opposite knee. Okay, don't tuck your hand behind your head and twist. Keep your hands on the side. Okay, okay, ready and stretch. Hana. Switch straight the other way. Do. Sit. Net. Tasu. Yasu. Eagle. Yaro. Aho. Yo. Again. Hana. Do. Set. Net. Tasu. Yasu. Eagle. Yaro. Aho. And you. Good. Okay, sit up. Okay, so from here we're going to do toe touches. From back, reach up, touch. Don't go half toe touch where your hip, where you don't have to reach, get your butt up off the ground very far. You just reach up and touch. That's lazy. Lift. Okay, 20 single and go. Hana, do, sit, pick it up, net, tasu, yasu, eagle, yaro, aho, yu, hana, do, sit, net, tasu, yasu, eagle, yaro, aho, and you. Okay, relax for a second. Okay, so from here, now you're gonna go leg twist. Okay, legs in now, but twist your hip 20 times. Ready? And roll. Do. Sit on the opposite hip. Net. Tatsu. Yasu. Rotate. Eagle. Yaro. Aho. Yo. So you see my knee? Twist your knee to the side. Pick a side. And then extend. And bring it in. Twist your knee to the side. And extend. Sit. Net. Tasu. Yasu. Eagle. Yaro. Aho. And you. Okay. Good. Alright, go get your drink. Okay, switch your legs up. Okay, all the way down. And here, bend at your hip. Take a deep breath, stretch to the center. Ready, and go. Breathe out and come down. Okay. Focus on your inside hip. Stretch forward. Okay. Go to your left foot, both hands. Make sure your chest is pointed towards that foot. Both shoulders face that foot. Opposite right leg, same. Okay, tomorrow we have 3 adults coming in. Okay, release, make a butterfly. So, for Aaron's birthday, we do the adult class tomorrow. So, make sure you join us for that. Case should be pretty good. I don't know if Roosevelt has planned, but if not, I'll do it, and then I have a technique set up, and these will mostly do something different. Okay, use your elbows, push down. Don't arch your back, keep your back straight. And release, shake it off. Now, when you push down, bring your chest towards your foot, from your hip, okay? Don't bend your back and try and bring your chest down. Keep your chest straight and drop your body weight. There you go. You keep your head, chest high, and bring it down, feel it stretch, and release. Grab your toes, suck it in, and push it out, go. Stretch your hamstrings, good. That's it. Wiggle them a little bit, loosen them up. And one more time, suck it in, and release. This time when you go down, grab your ankles, pull your head into your knee. Okay, but you can go like this first. Okay, ready to go? Here, and then here, pull. Pull your toes back, pull your head into your knee, and release. Take it off. Okay, right leg over, rotate. Forward, backward, left and right, up and down, hug the knee. Now take that foot and bring it in, and twist. Switch. Okay, foot rotation. Backward, up and down, forward, back, left to right, whatever you think. Hug the knee. Bring that foot up. And twist. And relax, shake it off. Stand up. Right arm across. Quick arm stretch. Right arm over. Left arm across. Left arm over. Big circles. Loosen up your shoulders more. Back. And Michael Phelps. Diagonal. And shake it off. Last one. Bring it up high. Gonna shake the house. Toes, toes, toes. Toes, toes, toes. And fall. One more time. Ready? Reach up, touch the ceiling. Toes and crash. Okay, good. All right, so from here, what I want you to focus on is not moving your front, pivoting your foot when you go forward. Okay? So if let's say, okay, to me, if I do the first motion, stepping forward, down block, okay? Get back up with me. Okay, so from here, ready? Left foot forward, stepping down block. Ready, and one! Now, my foot is straight. Everyone can see, right? Okay, only one person answered. Okay, my foot is straight. Now, commonly what people will do when they go forward to either throw down block or punch is they'll pivot their foot first. Okay? No? So, go ahead, move forward, punch. All right, got it. You can't see it too much. He didn't move it too much. Go ahead, come back. But the foot moved. Okay, even just a little bit. If it's a little bit, you're taking weight off the pressure, you're taking pressure off your forward momentum. So when I'm here, let's see. If I'm this way, if I pivot here, my foot has nowhere to go forward anymore. So watch, pivot your foot first, and then step forward and punch as hard as you can. So your foot wanted to come back to center line because you're used to doing it right with your left leg. Go back. Do it again. Pivot your foot. No, pivot your foot first. So here, go like this before you step. Okay, how's that feel? Speak up.
It feels
Weird, okay? But when you're doing your pattern, your form, a lot of you do that, usually with your right foot, because your left foot, you want to get, if I'm going forward with my right foot, I get a lot of power out of it. So my body's telling me, don't pivot that foot. Don't pivot the foot first. Only pivots when I go. When I go. Because I have forward momentum. But if I pivot first, it's weaker and I don't have any forward momentum. Okay? So, okay, solar plexus, pivoted foot. Right? Solid foot. I'm generating my body weight forward. Yes, I have enough power here to carry weight. But if I don't pivot, and I throw weight forward, and then pivot my foot, then I'm throwing that weight forward. Most of you, back this way. Most of you don't do it with your left foot. Switch guard. That's it. No, that was it. Okay. Now step forward and punch. Go. Okay, hard and heavy. So go back all the way to here. Go heavy, heavy, heavy. Okay, good. Now how's that feel? Stronger. Go back. Now pivot that foot. First. More. Like a lot. Like you would if you were about like, no, not too much. Not like this. But like, if I punch, my foot looks like this, right? So I do it like that and then I punch forward. Okay, so the way my foot would be if I punch. Now go. How's it feel? Right, but none of you really notice it when you're doing your form because you just want to, so most of you do it on the end of Chung Ji. So when you go forward, you go 1, and you go 2, carry through 3, then you go back. Usually it's on your forward momentum. Try to watch people that do it. Look at their foot and see this. It can make the difference in power. I want you guys to work on that. Okay? Just something that you should be working on in your form. Okay? Now we're going to go into my techniques on defensive. Okay, my defensive techniques that I use in sparring. Okay? So, the first one we're going to do is body movement. Okay? So, we're going to jump in the right foot and guard. Ready? Here. And the first movement is forward. Very simple. Okay? Most of the stuff that I do is simple because I live by a very, very solid, easy rule, which is called the KISS. Keep it simple, stupid. Okay? That's the rule. Remember that. Keep it simple, stupid. I live by the KISS rule. Okay? So, if it's too advanced, like I'm going, I should fake, then I move to the side. That's a lot of work that I can get caught on that I don't want to deal with. So the first one is moving forward. So when I see Malachi make some kind of movement, face me. So Malachi just makes a little bit of a movement. That's it. Okay? So move forward again. No, just move forward. Relax, it's fine. Any type of movement that I see with his body, then I'm going to go forward. Any type of hesitation movement, that's the first thing you want to work on. It's why I don't focus too much on the eyes unless I'm attacking. I want to read his body. I want to read body language as much as possible. If I look at his face, he's more likely not to want to attack me before. If I look, yeah, see, he hesitates a little bit on wanting to attack me. So I only look in the eyes when I want to attack the person. But if I'm here like this, I look for body movement of some kind. Okay? So we're going to work on front moving forward, quick motion. On my count, okay? My count is the person's body movement. Okay? So I'm going to make it random. We'll start first set of 10, nice and easy. Okay? So all it is 1, shift back, 2, shift back. Okay? Simple all 10. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bring my back leg with it. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright? Now on my count, random. Okay? Quick. Okay, bounce. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, very simple, but you have to be able to read body language. Okay, so now Malachi's gonna look for mine. Okay? Okay. So here's the body language he has to read. Grab a partner if you have one. If you don't, from this distance, look for my motion. All I'm doing is this, making some kind of subtle movement. Malachi's going to jab forward with his front hand. Okay? Bounce. Hey, that's what it's here for. Okay, again, ready? Okay. Slow clunk, ready? See, if I move like this might give you some kind of incentive to attack me, right? So bounce. Okay, he comes in. I get him on the clip. Okay, so this hand blocks it, and then I come in. I know I wasn't showing you the hand, but still. Okay, imagine that. If I'm moving like this, and then Malachi baits it, he gets baited because I'm moving instead of getting in. Yeah, see, that's a better reaction. He sees me come in, he attacks. Okay? Okay, I'll exaggerate a little bit more. Okay, ready? And, no, relax. And, good. Okay. Oh, no, that's bad bait. That's bad bait. Ready? Right away, right away. Okay. Okay. Drive in. Move back quick too. Okay. Move that front leg back. After you go in, move out. Move out. Okay. Ready? Don't sink instead. Forward back. Forward back. Okay? I'm gonna count. Okay, ready? Everyone move your Malachi. Face this way. Sideways. Move up. Move up. Change guard. Face ball. Okay, ready? Bounce. Front hand jab. Move back. Ready? 1. So bounce. Ready? 2. Get my count. Ready? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Keep on 10. Ready? 10. Hey. Okay. Okay. So, does anybody see what's holding Malachi back? Just a little bit. There's one thing that's holding him back from moving quicker than he can. Okay? Anybody see it? Julie, let's see. Hey, winner, winner. Your back foot is staying in place. So watch my attack. The back foot should move with it. This allows me to move the way I want to move. Okay? So when I jab, you jab, trail your back. And then now you shoot back. No, shoot your back like back. So when you go forward, shoot your back like that. And then see your speed. Now you can go up, 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 up. Okay, up, up. All right, let's try again. Good, thank you, Julie. Okay, ready? On my count. On my count. Okay, ready? 1. Bring that foot in. 2. There you go. 3. Make it part of you. Make it part of you. 4. retreat, ting! Better, better. Okay? So, if any of you guys feel sluggish on your way back, or like there's not enough distance between you, it's because your back leg is stuck. You feel good going this way, but you're like this. Maybe you move a little bit, but then when you trail back, oh, why am I so close to my opponent? It's because you feel like you are far, and then you pull back and, oh, you're very close. Okay? So you have to trail your back, your back, your back. Okay? This goes for all types of fighting too. If I'm actually fighting like this, here, and I'm going 1, 2, and I pivot my back leg, I don't just keep my leg here when I need to go backwards. I don't go like this. When I go pa, I trail my back leg again. Pa, throw it again. Okay? My back foot is rarely just there and stable. It needs to be pivoted and moved and stepped. Okay? Alright, so that's my defensive movement. It's an offensive defensive because everything I do is counterattack. Okay? I'm a counterattack most of the time. I can be generally anything if I want to be, but most of the time I counterattack. I wait for somebody to attack me and then I counterattack back. Okay? So, moving in is my first defensive position, also offensive position. Second one is backwards. Okay? I don't like moving backwards straight line, but sometimes you have to. Okay? So, moving backwards generally is I'm here and I move back. It's generally foot to foot. I don't cross my foot, but it's foot to foot. Okay? So our movement is very simple. It's like skipping, but I don't take both feet off the ground. It's back, forward, back. Okay? This sets up a lot of stuff that I need, and it also helps me cut the line. So like if I go this way, I can also go this way and cut the line. Okay? So backwards is the next set. So face this way, you're going to shoot forward, and then you're going to shoot back big. Okay? So you're going to do your forward step, and then big step back. Okay? That's how I move backwards when I need to quickly. Okay? So one step forward, big step back. Okay, on my count. Ready? So front leg moves first. 1, and then 2, big step. Okay? And then go back to relax. Okay? 1, 2, big step back. Okay? Relax. And 1, 2. See? So it's like this. But usually without slipping. Okay? Here, I go 1 and then 2. Trail it back heavy. Okay? Ready? Again. 1, 2. Okay? 1, 2. 1, 2. Relax. And here. 1. Wait, 2. Relax. Play around. Front leg moves. 1, 2. Okay, speed. Ready? Bounce. Face sideways. Face the punching bag. Move back. Backwards. Towards me. Ready? And 1, 2. Big steps. Back leg moves first. On your second set. Okay, bounce. Ready? Front leg moves. 1, 2. Back leg. Shoot. Good. Ready? 1, 2. Okay, bounce. 1, 2. Now, why do you think I take 2 steps back? What do you think?
So you can get distance from your opponent.
Okay. That is the very basic and solid reason. That's the reason why I would do it when I was a green belt, blue belt, red belt. Okay. Then when I got to the black belt, I needed another option to why I moved 2 steps back. Because this straight line, if he's taller than me, or he knows what I'm doing, if he throws something, I trail, and then do skipping side kick. Here, I might not have enough room. If he had longer legs, he'd connect. Okay? So, my first step worked, right? He moves in, it worked. My second step, what'd I do?
We move to the side.
So, the second step is I get to choose whichever way I want to go. If you keep coming forward, I can cut the angle. If you stay where you are, I can now trick you. Now you come in and bop, okay? And I can use my leg to come in and hit, or I can come in and attack. So I can trick. Remember, most of the time, point fighting is just trickery. It's a chess game. That's all it is. So I can. First thing is I make you react, and I make you step back by moving towards you. Now I don't do anything, so you come after me here. You come at me again, I cut, bang, and I come in again. So I can cut my angles. I don't have to just step back. I don't have to just go. This is what I would do when I was younger. Now I have all types of angles. I have the basic one, the basic. Okay. I have the second basic, or the second one that I did, which is 1, 2. And then I have the third one. 1, and then 2. I can come forward on that side. So I look like I'm falling. I look like I stumbled my foot, which is great because then that person, just like he did, wants to come after me. Okay? I go back, 1, and then 2, it looks like I'm falling. Boom, and I come in again. So it looks like I stumble backwards, boom, boom, and I come in and attack. Okay? It doesn't have to be the front hitting. I just enjoy using my, remember, I was training to do worlds for JKA, like that was my goal, was to do that. So I've been training my Kizamizuki for a long time. That's been my main goal. But it doesn't stop me from falling off track here, cutting that angle, boom, side kick. Falling off track, boom, angle, and then switching to roundhouse. It doesn't stop me from doing any of those things. It's just I prefer to use my front hand in that angle. Okay? All right, let's take a look at another set other than moving back. You can practice this however you want. Okay? The next one is just cutting angles. So from here, if let's say Malachi was going off to the side, okay? So no, face me. So if Malachi was this guard, let's say Malachi throws a back roundhouse. Okay, here. I need to cut my angle. Okay? I'm cutting my angle to the side. I'm dropping my weight and moving. So this is an angle that I use as well more often than I use stepping back. Because as soon as I cut the angle on this side, I can come in and attack, or I can go 1, backhand, 1, here, side, here, round. I have plenty of setups from that step. So, come back. So from here, again, it looks like I'm falling. Most of the stuff that I do now is based on me looking like I'm stumbling. Okay? So from here, as I step out, I go pump, my leg outward. Pump, and then I counter. Okay? So with me, bounce, and then throw the leg forward. And shift your shoulder to the side. Because if they're punching me to the face, I want to cut that angle. Okay? So here, 1, and cut. Try, bounce. Everyone else practice. Okay? As soon as you touch down. Oh, very close. That's it. Go again. Good. Try to sink. Don't go up. Sink, sink, sink. And hey, okay? Try to keep yourself face, because if I'm facing that way, they still want to attack me forward. But I change. So if you guard it, guard. Let's say so everything I do is based on point fighting and JKA fighting because I need my stuff to adapt. I can't be just a Taekwondo ITF fighter. I can't be just a JKA fighter. What good is that, right? If I'm training to do one thing, I want to mix both my styles because if I don't, I'm not a martial artist I'm just a Taekwondo guy. I'm just a karate guy. I don't want to do that. Okay? I want to be a martial artist in general. Okay? So, I'm going to let you do it. Okay? Let's say I do Kizamizuki to Malachi throw. Change. Change. Sorry. Just here. My goal is to hit Malachi to the throat. Okay? So, hold. Practice that step up. Okay. Alright, no. Alright, ready? So, I want to punch Malachi in the face. Alright? That's my goal. Malachi's moving, he's bouncing around, he's getting ready. Okay, he sees me move forward. Oh, faster, faster. Sink that leg, just sink that leg. Here. Oh, come on. Ready? And come on, faster. Ready? Hey! That was it. Do it again. Okay, ready? And stay there. Ah! Hey! Hey! Now, if he's facing this way, what can you throw? What else? What else? Oh, why switch? Look at your leg. Then, what's that? Boom, that roundhouse is right there. If I throw my straight hand and I miss him and he cuts his angle outward, there's that leg. Boom, right to the body. Could be the face. So, I like these movements because they work for me. And if it's more advanced, like this one on your side, okay? If it's more advanced, let's say you do it and punch me. I move outside here. Doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter which hand. Okay, but try it front hand. Okay. Here. Let's say I see him bring his hand down to guard my roundhouse kick. This side. Hook kick to the back of the head. Okay. So if I see that, I'm here. I switch it. Boom! I throw the hook to the back of the head. This cutting angle. Just say all you're doing is just like walking to the side. You're here. We're hanging out. Right footing guard, and he just takes a step off to the side. That's all it is. But instead of staying sideways, it's like I'm walking forward, but I'm still facing you. So it's like a forward stance, but I'm still facing Malachi. Okay? So let's practice that on the right side real quick. Okay, we're bounce. Just like you're stumbling, or I'm taking a step. Okay? Ready? And 1. Right back, ready? 2. Good, keep your hands up. 3. Moving here, watch. 3, 4, 5. 8, look straight there in front of you. Ready? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hey, opposite side. Okay? I don't do it to just one side. If I do it to just one side, that makes me, okay. So defensively, I have to be good on both sides, left and right side. Offensively, I can get away with it a little bit because I can choose whether I fight from my forward or I fight from my back. But I don't have a choice on where you attack me from, okay? That's up to him. If he decides to kick me high, and I'm facing this way, I have to be able to defend this side. Or he kicks me in, I have to be able to defend this side. Okay? I don't have a choice on where he attacks me from. Okay, left side. So here, same thing, you're going to shift that left. Try it. Okay. Chest, body's facing. Your head is just here. Your head is okay. Like you're waving to the mirror. With your back in. Backhand. So this side. That's when you're facing this way, this is your backhand. See my shoulder covers? Okay, ready? And left guard, step out, and 1. Okay? And 2. And 3. That's just me. You can do that too if you want. Ready? And 4. And 5. And 6. And 7. Anything. Ready? Bounce, bounce, bounce. And 8. Okay? Make sure you're able to get back, though. Don't just throw something. Ready? 9. And 10. Okay? So, work on that. Real quick, review it. Forward, front leg to back leg. Back leg has to trail. Remember, back leg has to trail. Okay? Once I finish that, I should be on the ball of your foot, don't roll your feet. Okay? Here, A to B. Now, once I get here, or I just need to retreat, if I'm thinking basics, I want to shoot back. 1, 2. Remember, number 2 doesn't have to be straight back. My first one is back because it's basic. 1. Now I can choose. Do I cut? Oh, what's that? The third thing we did. When I shoot back on 1, now I shoot back on 2. Now I have my set. I shoot back on 1. I change my angle on 2. Boom, I have my leg. Okay? Mix stuff in. That's just the full combination would be this. 3, 1, 2, 3. I'm changing the angle. Okay? So, work on the sets. And drop. Kick it. Kimotsu. Hand into your knees, eyes closed, back straight up, empty mind. Open your eyes, take a deep breath. Stay with me just for a second. I want to show you one more thing. Okay, you. Ready? Up. Drop. Come here. This side. Okay, thank you guys.